The most somebody paid me for a haircut is $3,500. Okay, so let me tell you how much I charge right now. So for the big chop, the transformations y'all be seeing where people coming in with the snowflakes, there's snow everywhere. I'm covering my face. You see the content, right? That's the big chop. I charge $250 for that transformation. Why? Because it's a lot of work. Clients literally drop hours for this transformation. The furthest somebody drove to get this service is all the way from Canada to Atlanta, which is 16 hours. So technically, he drove 32 hours because he had to drive there and back. And he did this in a Tesla. Just think about you driving that far in a Tesla. Just think about you driving that far for a haircut. The shit sounds insane, but people literally want the experience. If you got the work, you got the service, people are gonna pay whatever they want for what they want, right? So for the big chop, I charge $250, but for a regular haircut, that's just me cutting the hair, no washing, nothing, I charge $125. But I charge adults and kids the same price because it's the same amount of work. Not saying like, you know what I'm saying, kids should have a discount or nothing like that, because I believe they shouldn't, because you put in the same amount of work, I'm using my expertise, they come to see me, they come to get the experience. So I feel like $125 isn't that much for a haircut. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all feel like that's too much. Because me personally, kids be worse than the adults. So y'all be seeing my videos, it be the kids fighting. I be literally having to kick their legs back. Like some of these parents need to put their kids in a headlock, keep them still so I can line their ass up, right? So technically, in my opinion, in my mind, kids should be more than adults, especially them badass kids. So $125 is justifiable, really. It's really justifiable. So $125 for the kids, $125 for the adults. But some adults, you know what I'm saying? Some adults, they need to get charged more. No, I'm just kidding. But you coming for a lineup, you still getting the sharpest razor in the city. You still getting the hot towel, you getting the whole treatment. So my hairlines be so good, that's gonna make it look like you got a haircut, right? You gonna be picture ready, you feel me? So I charge $65 from that. So if you ever want to book a service, the link is always in my bio, stuff like that. But for an off day, right? I charge $500 for an off day cut. I do this because I'm building my business, right? I'm doing other things during the week to set me up for the future. So if I have to take time from that and come to the shop, of course, you gotta pay what you weigh, brother. You gotta pay for my time because I'm literally taking time out of my future. Just think about it. If you're working hard all day and somebody call you to do something else to take away your focus from what you're building for the future, just think, I'm building a billion-dollar game plan right now, right? And if somebody takes away my focus or takes me away from the task I need to do, it has to make sense. It has to be worth it, right? But I do understand a lot of people do not want the content. They don't want to be on camera, right? They want a private haircut. They want a no content haircut. But I do put in my booking that your haircut may be recorded for marketing. So I did offer the service for a private haircut / no content. So that's basically where there's no content, it's private haircut. A lot of people want that because they just simply want the expertise. They want the experience and they still want the expertise. They just don't want to be on camera. So I charge $500 from that just because I get paid from social media to market my business. And this is the way I'm marketing my business and reaching new clients. If you really think about it, that person would have never seen me if I didn't market my business. So they're really taking my ability and my gifts away from me. Not really taking my gifts away. They're taking my freedom away, I feel like. But I get it. So I do respect clients and that service is always available. I just had somebody drive 4 hours literally to do the big chop, get the whole experience, and he didn't want no content and he paid that and tipped. Don't try to come at me at the comments because people are literally driving hours and hours and hours, flying hours and hours and hours for the service. I'm not bullying nobody to pay for these haircuts. They paying for these haircuts. And I'm gonna tell you why I charge so much. What determines my price, what determines me boosting my price. Because when I first got to Atlanta, I literally started from ground zero. So I moved all the way from Kansas City to Atlanta, all by myself, no friends, no family, no clientele. But my clientele, the more I meet people, they say they've been waiting on me. They say they've been seeing my content, they've been keeping up with my journey because I've been posting every day. I've been taking them along my journey. I've been showing up for myself and for my business. So they've been waiting for me to come down here. And on top of that, me moving to a major city makes people want to travel here more. Just because it's a major city, it's more stuff to do. So boom, they coming for the haircut, but they coming to experience Atlanta as well. The haircut is just a cherry on top. I literally had a kid say, this haircut was the best part of my trip. This was the best birthday gift ever. It's people, aunties, uncles, grandpas, grandmas, literally flying to get their haircut, but they also gifting that haircut to the kid. So I might even just start doing giveaways. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about me doing the giveaway, like or something? Doing the giveaway? We're gonna get into that. But let me get into why I charge so much. So this is the breakdown, right? My expertise, I've been cutting hair for 7 years, literally. So I started from ground zero. I was literally charging $7 for a haircut, $5 for a lineup, doing $20 house calls. I was literally cutting outside with the mosquitoes, getting bit up while I'm trying to line somebody up, and just picture and imagine it being hot outside and the client is sweating. You know how hard it is to line somebody up while they sweating? That's why I came up with the trick, you know what I'm saying? You gotta grab that blow dryer, put it on breeze while lining them up. So that's gonna cool the sweat, right? It's gonna cool and dry the skin because it's gonna be easier for you to line them up. But I literally had to go from ground zero, cutting in the basement, cutting in the dorms, driving I was literally driving an hour from college all the way back to my hometown every single day while being a full-time college student, serving in the military, and trying to build my business from ground zero just to cut hair, just to build my clientele. I literally slept in the car for this shit. So of course I'm gonna charge because I had to go through all that, and I learned so many skills along the way that it took me to the level that I'm at right now. But the second reason is experience. So when people come, they come and travel, I want to provide the most extravagant experience. I need somebody to walk in my shop, be like, damn. So that's why I built out the new suite. It's mirror floors, mirror walls, a whole cripple wall, a photo booth in there. Who got a photo booth in their suite? Who got mirror floors? I can literally see myself standing on business. You feel me? So I'm giving them a whole experience while providing the customer service. What you need, I got snacks. You thirsty? You need something to eat? You provide that experience for your clients. That's gonna take you to the next level. I'm literally hitting every check mark so it can justify my price. Because just think about all the times you had a bad haircut or a bad experience at a place. You'd be like, I'm paying all this money, but the experience is terrible. So people and clients pay attention to that. So I make sure I have the top-notch experience and make sure my customer service is on point. That's another big thing. A lot of people lack customer service. Like, you gotta really look out for your clients and really take care of them, make them feel like they're in a safe space. But the experience and the expertise brought me more clientele. So that's another reason why I charge so much. I be booked out, literally booked out for weeks. Like, I drop my booking link and it be booked out to the next month. So let me tell you a time before how I even started getting booked up. I literally had to put in the grind, post on social media, find my target audience, find where they hanging out at. I did this by the hashtags and stuff. That's in my social media ebook, my social media system. If you're a service-based entrepreneur, you need help boosting your clientele, I can teach you how to do this. But literally, it was a point in time where I was cutting 36 heads a day. I was literally working 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., literally breaking my back, brother, pause. Right? Breaking my back, and some people didn't even appreciate it. I'm cutting all these people. It's these 30-minute haircuts, but it's like, damn, I want to do better. I need to do better, and I need to put out better work. So I'm doing 30-minute haircuts. I'm cutting so many heads. I'm getting so much money, but I need to get even more money. I need my quality to be top-notch. Me personally, I feel like you can't give a top-notch haircut and really pay attention to detail while putting out quality content if you're doing 30-minute haircuts. So I had to lengthen my time, so now my haircuts are hour long. But it has to make sense. The price had to make sense to where I'm still getting paid the right amount for the time that I'm providing for the client. Plus, cutting 36 heads, just think about it. You dealing with 36 different personalities per day, and you working all day. I didn't even have a break in my schedule at the time. So picture this, you dealing with 36 different personalities. You gotta provide customer service, get the haircut right, and you trying to get content, right? You posting the content, so you're doing all these things. You're really working 4 jobs in one while trying to build your business. So I knew right then and there that is not life, because me doing that every day and people not appreciating me, it's a lot of clients. When you cut that many clients, it's gonna be a lot of clients that don't appreciate you. So you gotta raise your price to the people that's gonna appreciate you. And those are gonna be the people that give you the tips, that's gonna pay even more. It's a lot of my clients that be like, oh damn, you should charge even more. I'm like, shit, I thought I was charging a lot. But at the end of the day, my opinion on cutting so many heads or servicing so many people, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna break down your body, you're gonna wear out your body, then you're gonna start feeling like you're missing out on life. I was feeling so lonely. It was a point in time I was even depressed. Like, I'm not seeing my family, I'm not seeing my friends, I'm not traveling, all because I'm spending all this time in the shop. I'm not living my life. I'm making all this money, but I can't even spend it because I'm in the shop. I understand that's a part of the grind. But this career that you chose, the service that you provide, is meant to serve you as well as you serve other clients, not break you. And there was another time I done worked 36 hours straight before. So let me tell you about that time. So I worked 36 hours straight. I was doing content with it as well. So I did 36 hours straight because 4th of July. So if you're a barber or you provide a service, everybody knows the 4th of July is booming. That is, you see a dollar sign on that calendar. You need to mark, hey, guaranteed work 4th of July. If you have a service, that is the guaranteed day you probably gonna make the most money. That and towards the end of the year. But boom, worked 36 hours straight on 4th of July. It was good, but shit, that shit beat my body up. And I'm just knowing that I'm not gonna be able to keep doing this for years. Like, I would never ever do that again, just because the toll it took on my body. You wanna be able to enjoy the rewards that your work is giving to you. So if I kept doing that, my body would have been broken down. I'd have been probably depressed, lonely, shoot, damn near ready to unalive myself, just off working so much, because I know it's a lot of people out there that's experiencing depression just because they overworking themselves, overworking their body. That's why I use social media, to get paid more but work less, because I'm getting paid to market my service from these platforms and getting paid from these clients. So I don't have to take extra clients. I can boost my prices because I'm putting out quality content. I'm putting out quality haircuts, and I'm really providing an experience. Like, it got so bad in 2023 that I started hallucinating. Working so hard was literally killing me. Like, I'm saying, like, ooh, it was a point in time. So I'm driving home, work late, put in that work. I'm like, okay, boom, pocket's fat. You know what I'm saying? Pocket's heavy. But I'm literally tired, sleepy. Like, I'm to the point I'm driving, but I literally start hallucinating. Like, bro, I've never been that sleepy in my life. Like, it was to the point I was hallucinating. I'm like, shoot, I'm damn near about to wreck. And then I got even sleepier, and I fell asleep behind the wheel. When I fell asleep behind the wheel, I woke up right before, you know, where the highway split, like, you know what I'm saying? You going into that little, I don't know if it's called a median or not, but it was a little cement part. Like, I literally had to swerve out the way. And that's when I realized, bro, I'm putting too much work into this, and I can't even enjoy my life. I'm damn near killing myself just to cut hair. And I realized that that is not what I wanted to do. So I had to raise my prices and take less clients. But the thing I be seeing in the comments is, you charge too much, you charge too much. Yeah, bro, I literally don't care if you say I charge too much, because it's people paying me that on top of a tip. I've been tipped $100 for a $250 haircut. So you saying I charge too much is just you saying you're not my barber. I'm not brought here to cut everybody's hair. That's not my goal, is to cut everybody's hair. My goal is to cut everybody's hair that appreciates it, that wants the transformation, that wants the feeling, that wants the experience. That is my goal. And no, it's not all about the money. I do charity events. I've done charity events. I just did a Christmas event for my mentor's event for Christmas. I cut heads for free. I cut heads for free during Thanksgiving. So it's not about the money at all, if you're thinking about that. But the thing y'all don't see is the time that I put into these services. So that big chop service, that's a 2-hour service. If I'm charging $125 and it's taking 2 hours, that justifies the price, because that's just double the hour. I'm just getting paid per hour. So y'all hear $250, but y'all don't see the 2 hours. Y'all just see a 1 and 30-second video, when it's really more than that. But the most I ever got paid for a haircut is $3,500. I know, that sounds crazy, but you can do this too. You can charge whatever you want for your service. But I was able to do this because social media. So my client, he's a regular client. He's not a celebrity client. People think celebrities always paying a lot of money. Celebrities do not pay the most to me. Personally speaking, celebrities don't pay the most. It be the regular clients, your everyday people, they be appreciating you the most. A celebrity will change up on you like that. So my client, he's an entrepreneur. He wanted some marketing behind him. So that's what he paid me for, to market his business through the haircut that I provide, because I do the voiceovers. So you can leverage your social media by providing a platform for other people to promote their business. So that $3,500 haircut all came from me growing my social media, building my followings on different platforms. I would have never been able to charge that much if I didn't take social media serious, if I didn't record content, if I didn't market my service, if I didn't put myself out there. So those are the reasons why I charge so much. If you ever need a haircut, or you're ready to get sliced, or ready to get the sharpest razor in the city, all you gotta do is click the link in the bio. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and leave any questions or any suggestions for videos y'all want me to do.